Hi Davina, welcome to your reading. I hope you are doing well. I think it's been a while since I last read for you. Hopefully this year is going as well as it can. So let's get into your reading. I mean, I've been sitting here thinking about your energy and meditating on it, and there's a few things that are coming through. It's almost as if I'm looking at the horizon and I'm seeing the sun rise, and it's just within reach. It's like there's this little, it's kind of like a yellow brick road, paved, that it feels like kind of like destiny to me. It's almost like I can taste what I've been manifesting, and we know with cycles there's a shift in what we experience, and I feel like what you have been experiencing. I mean, I'm seeing like a 10-year like kind of chunk of time here. It feels like again I'm getting this. It's like a spiraling upwards. A lot of self-discovery. I feel like a lot of I don't know if you switch jobs a lot. I'm getting like because you feel like a light worker to me, and oftentimes when I feel switching jobs a lot, I can immediately tap into, it's like finding self, figuring out the way to self, remembering, and oftentimes in that kind of, it's almost like a zigzag path that it feels like to us. Obviously, I think it's always guided by spirit. We take opportunities that might sometimes seem lateral or high or low, and it's just kind of like being moldable almost, and filling these different roles. But I feel, again, I was shuffling for you and I had the Emperor and the Four of Wands come out. To me, this is like kind of significant about, I don't know if you have this rising entrepreneurial type of spirit within you, or you've had it for a while, but it's coming up to me as significant in the future. You have the potential, I feel, to do a lot of good in this world. I feel like it drives you. I feel like very, like, I'm getting kind of like this crystal clear energy about you. And I feel like you've done a lot of work to get through this. I'm getting female, a lineage of female. I don't know if you have a wonderful relationship with your mother. I hope so. But I'm feeling there's like something here that feels like a lesson. A lot of work on self to kind of clear this soul. And I'm seeing this, it's like an orb in your, it looks like it's in your chest, right in the center of your body. And it's kind of glowing to me. Maybe this makes sense. And it's kind of like this power. It's interesting. I don't know why it's bringing me there. Definitely led by the heart. If you find yourself getting too much in your mind, especially about doubts, because I feel like what's happening right now is we're transitioning from kind of the old paradigm into a completely new one. I feel like it can be a little bit disorienting, because I feel like there's a lot of things that, I mean, it's like it hasn't manifested yet, but in this new paradigm, it's all there, I feel. And to me, I'm looking at it, and this is what I'm being shown. It's like rounding the last curve. It's almost like a racetrack or something. It's a weird image. I'm getting this child again. I'm seeing it's like a crystal energy again, very clean energy. I don't know how to describe it. That almost seems like a weird description, but it seems like meant to be born in this new world, right? That kind of Aquarian, age of Aquarius, really fully helping bring in the next. It's kind of, again, paradigm. You've been connected to this soul for a long time. I feel like it's been around you. Again, I'm feeling that yearning for it for a long time. Actually, I feel kind of like years, not just months. This has been a long time. This child to me, I mean, I'll go into like finding the one and having that family, and the Four of Wands again flipped over while I was shuffling, which is that happy family, success and stability within partnership. This child to me feels attached to your energy. It's not that there's not going to be that like partnership there, but I just see it very much dependent on you. It's very attached to you. I don't know how to really describe it. Let me get into some cards. So let's pull some angel cards first. What are the messages for Davina? I love your name. What are the messages for Davina? What are the messages here? What are the messages? Are you in California? I'm seeing, I hope you're okay. I don't know why I just saw that. I don't know what kind of the status is immediately when I kind of, because I'm totally removed from the news and stuff. When I think of California, I think of the fire. So that's why I immediately said, "Are you okay?" Not to alarm you to anything. Yeah, I just saw California. That's interesting. What are the messages here for Davina? What are the messages here for her? What would be helpful to see, hear, and know? I have heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. I feel like that card just kind of sums up your entire reading. Call in your angels. Call in your guides. Call in your spirits. And I feel like now more than ever, the ability to manifest what you want into this, it's like a bridge into the new paradigm, is actually more needed. I feel specifically at the small microscopic needs of our own lives, the things that we think are really important, which are, but I feel like the need to kind of invite them here now, on the bigger kind of aspect of everything going on. I feel like it's like we need everybody to kind of wake up and connect. It's not an imaginary game. It's real, and I feel like I'm saying this to you because you're a light worker, and I want to kind of encourage you to kind of put on this battle armor almost, because I'm feeling there's a little bit of, I don't want to say wobbliness, but it's in between. That's what I was feeling before, and I couldn't really articulate well. It's in between the old world into the new. Invite kind of your gang of angels into this space around you to protect you, and to, I'm feeling the mind as well. Okay, sorry, that was a little bit of a tangent. Compassion. When you show greater compassion towards yourself, the universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. Yeah, so if something like in the process of becoming pregnant, like I feel like sending that love, not getting frustrated, because again, it feels like it's just so close, I can almost taste it. Again, compassion for self. Especially in regards to love, relationships. You know what's interesting that just popped into my head? I don't know if this is any significance to you, but I had no idea this was a thing, but it's like National Daughters Day. And again, it brought me right back to mother. I don't know what that connection is. If there's any kind of healing that needs to go on here, take this as a sign. This is, again, into this new paradigm. Heal stuff now. This helps us move faster. This helps us transition. This raises the collective consciousness. Because oftentimes, especially when we're dealing with like pregnancy and the wound, and this is something that I don't feel like you have to worry about, but I feel like there's a concern here, just in our mind. Healing this. Again, I'm sorry, I'm going on this tangent, but a lot's coming through for you, and I'm seeing actually the visual of you being born and the reaction on and the feeling of what was on the other side, right? Feeling of being supported and cradled. This never left. This feeling never left. You were always supported and cradled in the universe. It's been this process of remembering for you. Integrity, be flexible, but also be true to you. Stand by your beliefs and values, and others will stand by and believe in you and miracle. Our wings of light surround you and those you love. This current situation is governed by a higher power. The forces of love are at work. All will turn out well. You have some lovely cards. In the bottom of the deck it says, Archangel Gabriel, you will soon receive some positive news. The channels for clear and honest communication are open now. Have an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. I feel this is talking to your communication with guides and angels, and I feel dream work very heavy. So I don't know if you've been having a weird sleep schedule or dreams that you like maybe even remember for a blip, but it feels like within the past like 2 weeks. It feels like, and I'm going 2 weeks out from here. Invoke this in. I feel like a lot of like calibration going on, a lot of work kind of going on behind the scenes in the subconscious. I even feel visitation from child. I don't know if you've seen your child in your dreams. Very, very strong connection here, though. All right. Will Davina become pregnant? Will she become pregnant? Yeah, there's that card, out of the mind, connect to spirit. This is nice, it's at the end. It's like, I don't know what more to do. I don't know how, I can't force it. I can't, think my way out of this. That's that surrender. And I know that's kind of not so helpful because we want to do something. We want to me, this is just saying, this has been happening for a reason. Yeah, this period of reflection, all of the things that haven't worked out. It's almost like we're ripping a Band-Aid off. We're getting rid of all of this stuff and just getting it over with. This has been, again, I'm feeling that big chunk of time. There's been a lot of like really ups and downs. Getting it all out. And I feel like it's to pave a clear, again, that it's kind of like that golden pathway I talked about at the very beginning of this, forward for future generations. Massive spiritual warrior vibes with you. And like truly, I never say this. I would tell you if I said this. I never say this unless I really feel it. But I literally have never said that. It's just slower than you would have liked. The outcome being judgment with the star, of course. Bottom of the deck. 6 process? To me, this is a yes. It does look slower than you would have liked, though, looking at these cards. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, again, that card of like, I can just taste it, I can smell it in the distance, but it's so taking so long. Can you gallop, please? Why are you standing still? Are you taking a water break? Enough. You know, it's just like, how much longer? That longing. Because, again, I feel you are connected so strongly. But no, this is going to come in at the exact time it's meant to. Again, I'm getting that star, that Aquarian energy with judgment. This child's coming in at the time that they are meant to come in. They feel different in a good way. I mean, what's in your position of power right now is the Hermit. I mean, this is committing to, I mean, this is going within, right? To gain that insight, that enlightenment. If there are any, like, kind of recurring issues, I mean, I can name 10 of mine off the top of my head that I've consciously made effort to this year to kind of rectify somewhat. I would invite you to, I mean, however you can, with intention, with meditation, with actual phone calls and conversations, heal. Because the Hermit, to me, again, this is the walking alone in darkness and feeling that alone. We often get here when we feel that we don't have that support system around us. And that needs to be rectified either in, right, our 3D within the people and asking for help. I also feel really strongly it's really talking about the realization for you, because I strongly feel light worker energy with you. The aha moment that you're never alone. Not even when you want to be. It's interesting. Have you started a business? Like, I'm getting all of these kind of business entrepreneur vibes around you. This is happening. Again, it feels a little bit slower than you would like. We have the Justice card. Four of Wands, the World. I don't want to put a date on this because I want you to fully open to the possibilities that this happens at any moment. But I feel within the next year, you're pregnant. I mean, this doesn't feel far away to me at all. Like, really close. And when I see the star, especially because I'm feeling that Aquarian energy, in my training in shamanism, the lakes and the things that hold water are always feminine. And when I think of that, I think of kind of the womb. And again, I'm being pointed to this for you. Gosh, I'm seeing you in the womb. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe this makes sense to you for some reason. And really, it's almost like treating yourself like that child throughout your whole life. Because I feel like healing that, it's like, maybe it's, I mean, we all have it, that critical nature, that part of us that forgot that we were a spark of God. Because you can have it all. It's remembering that you can have it all. This is yes. I mean, to me, this is saying yes, there's a family growing. Let me get one more card. Tell me about the child. mean, to me, when I'm seeing this Three of Cups, to me, that immediately, the word that popped into my head was reunion. Soul reunion. I feel like if you just had this one child, you'd be happy the rest of your life. It's like I wouldn't ask for a darn thing. I welcome anything new, but I won't ask for anything more. It's really nice. I mean, I'm getting two cards about celebration, the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups. Page of Pentacles, right? That's that young, childlike energy coming in and giving just the gift of presence. The most simple gift. Yes, I mean, yes, I keep getting yes. Tell me about love. I mean, are you a Taurus? I feel like you're a Taurus. I don't think you mentioned it. I feel like you are, though. I feel very grounded. I'm being pointed to 2021 for you for a relationship. I feel the next few months, actually I'm getting the next 2 months, feel a little bit, I don't know, I just feel a little bit wonky, and I feel like that it's kind of the vibe of the entire world, a little bit like where it's almost like breaking through the atmosphere. Things are a little wobbly and then we kind of float into outer space. It's a weird metaphor, but that's what I was getting. It's that transition. This to me though feels like the time when it happens. It's like it doesn't have to be drawn out any longer for you. It's like as soon as the shift happens, boom. Because the wants that you have, I feel like you're really connected to the core of what's most important. Beyond that, it's just a blessing. Just a blessing. I'll welcome it. It's like after these two things, I feel like I won't ask for anything. I'll be happy. I'll never but it's again, it's that chicken before the egg, imagining that exactly what you want, knowing that it's yours. You feel it because it is. Give yourself some credit about your intuitive skills. Very strong. Tell me about love. Tell me about love, Davina. What's coming in? What does she need to know? Tell me about love. Ace of Wands. Whoa. Well, look at this. Ace of Wands with Three of Pentacles. This is nice. I mean, the Ace of Wands is somebody, I mean, it's a new beginning. First of all, it's the Ace. It's big. But this is like fire energy. This is attraction. This is connection with the potential of growth, right? So this branch has leaves growing off of it, and it's brought in by the hand of Source. Ace of Wands is actually pretty quick energy. So this person, like things could advance kind of quickly. That's what I'm kind of feeling. Doesn't mean like it's happening tomorrow. It feels like when you meet, things move right along. Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. This is two people building, I mean, essentially in this picture, they're building a house. This is two people working together. Teamwork, collaboration. Tell me about love. Two of Swords in the subconscious position. Yeah. This is kind of, I mean, this is what a lot of us feel. It's kind of like the stalemate. All right, I have no control. I can't force this. I'm sitting here. It's again just forcing. I feel it's like allowing everything to be released. I'm just going to be happy then. I'm going to wake up today and I'm going to be happy. I'm going to imagine they're coming. Because the moon to me is the deep work in the subconscious, and it's blocked. And it blocks the heart space. That's what I'm saying. kind of this law of attraction stuff. I know sometimes after a while it sounds annoying, but I'm just kind of telling you where I'm coming from. When I see a blocked heart, it means, again, that disconnect from spirit and just kind of facilitating it every day. Because again, I feel this period of time really, really fast manifesting in capabilities, and it's just going to get faster. So it's almost like we're teaching, we're getting taught how to do it. The star. Oof. I love this. Look at this. This is like I've put this wish, I've put this intention, I'm ready. Again, that into that age of Aquarius, I'm ready to move. Look at this. Page of Wands, lots of fire energy. I mean, the Fool's fire, a little Aquarius going on here. Page of Wands is fire. So this is somebody that, I mean, well, let me clarify the Page of Wands. Let me get more. Yeah, lots of collaboration cards. Ooh, the Sun. There is, I mean, this is the child. This is in the position of what you need to know. Again, we have a little bit of a weight, but it's, to me, it doesn't feel far. It's like this, again, that wobbly energy. That's why. As soon as we get out of this, what's the next card falling over? Yeah, it's the 10. As soon as we get over this, yeah, I mean, this is the soulmate card. This is like that friendship, that person that feels like you can let it all, the whole guard down with it. Open up completely. I love this. I love this spread. I'm getting like 4 confirmations here about a new beginning and a yes. This isn't far away. I feel like 2020 really, like, it needed to happen. It kind of threw a stick in our little bicycle wheel. But I'm glad it did. Position of power again. 3 of Pentacles. It's like a reunion of the whole family that you want. That's what I see. The Sun here, confirmation, child, bringing in new energy. 6 of Cups, yeah. This is a yes again to me, but I still feel like it's not. Again, I don't want to tell somebody not to be open and to be looking, because I think that's, you know, good to be open. Good to be ready to receive whenever, because time is kind of an illusion, right? But to me, again, this feels like if I was to put a time, I'm feeling that around the corner, and I feel the peak of the corner is the new year, like even mid-December. Like after that point, things feel really good. Like the energy feels calm. It feels a little bit harmonious. I feel like it's better to meet somebody in a time where the surrounding energy is harmonious. And then I also feel that's kind of like that marker of that really truly stepping into this Aquarian age where things are going to change drastically. And interesting again, I'm being drawn back to like business ideas for you or something you've started. To me, it feels like keep going. This is going to like gain speed. I feel like lots of ideas for you. So if something feels right, I feel a lot of support. Very interesting. Let me grab one more of these cards. I see a lot of people reanalyzing their life and what's most important. And what's most important for most of us is the family, it's the people. Especially with this massive time of disconnect, a lot of people waking up. get grounded. Empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Look at this body. I mean, she looks very much like I just said at the beginning, crystal, see-through, clear. Interesting. Let me read this. Oh my gosh, this deck. There's no numbers on it. It's very frustrating. Get grounded. Okay. It says you are being called to get grounded to ensure that your luminous field is clear and your inner well is full. If you're not grounded, it is too easy to get swept up in other people's energies and mistake it for your own. Your boundaries will become blurred as you are absorbing the energies around you and struggling to define what is their stuff and what is yours. If you pulled this card, you are very likely an empath or a highly sensitive person and need time alone to fill up your well, balance your energy, and get grounded. There are two types of people, those who draw their energy from others and those who draw their energy from within. Reflect on which one you are and carve out time each day to ensure your well is being replenished. Being sensitive is a superpower, but like all powers, it needs to be nurtured in order to be fulfilled. It is easy to get swept up in the high frequency energies that are swirling around the planet. Yeah. The quickest and most effective way of clearing all this from your field is to ground yourself by connecting with Mother Earth. There are many ways to get grounded. One of the most powerful ones is to practice earthing by connecting to the power of Mother Earth. Spend time in nature, put your hands on a tree. Your palms are extensions of your heart chakra, or walk barefoot on the earth. It says, work your light, action, do something to get grounded and connect with the earth. Yeah. Even I, like, if I can't go outside or I feel ungrounded, sometimes I don't want to. I just imagine myself, because you can be anywhere. Imagine kind of your feet becoming roots and growing down all the way to the core of the earth and spreading out wide all around the earth. And kind of as you rise up through this energy and draw up the power of the earth, you kind of align your spine and open up the crown chakra of your head and connect with divinity and create this clear channel. Invite it in to clear you out, and as you breathe out, you kind of draw in down the source light energy, and as you breathe up, you pull up power from the earth, the energy from the earth. And this is how I like to start kind of my readings before, anytime I'm feeling kind of wobbly in life, and I kind of get myself going down these same rabbit holes that I've probably been down 50 times in my own mind. Like, oh, maybe you should get grounded and kind of ask to be cleared out. Especially doing a lot of light work, especially in these times. Because there's an element of remembering. And as you welcome this in and it just becomes confirmed in your psyche, I feel you're in the next phase, if that makes any sense. You're in the next, I almost want to say dimension, where, what you need to know is it's essentially a place where you can have it all. There's no lack. And I know we see it everywhere, but to me it's an illusion. We feel it, we experience it, it's still an illusion. Because when it no longer becomes our teacher, it no longer vibrates with us. interesting. As I even said that, it reminds me of this movie. You probably, I don't think anybody would like this except me. It reminds me of one of my teachers. So it's like this documentary. It's called Metamorphosis documentary. I think it's on YouTube. It's a place I've been to, and it's mind-blowingly amazing. But throughout, they're talking people through this process of healing, and it was talking about people were purging kind of their attachments, and they couldn't kind of release them through this process. I mean, it's shamanic teachings. And just as I said that, I saw a clip of that, and he was saying, what part of this that you can't release that still is attached to you because it serves you? Why do you allow it to serve you? Why? If it's serving you, then it's part of, you're its master. Anyways, I found that kind of powerful. So you have control. You always did. I hope this reading's helpful. I know I didn't get too specific into the person. I feel words are spells. And so I just like the sun, to be open to all opportunities about the person. They definitely have an element. I mean, we have so many components of our sign, but I feel like that passion. I feel like they bring it, because I feel like you have it, but I feel like somebody needs to turn it on, and this person turns it on. So definitely an element, a little bit of spice, fire. Okay. All right, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you found it helpful, and it's always a pleasure to read for you, and thank you for trusting me with your messages. All right, thanks, Davina.